Hey, I'm Shiraz, and I'm about to shift someone's limiting beliefs, get them to step out of a story that they have been addicted to for possibly months, possibly decades. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm going to ask them, are you willing to step out of that story? And when I ask them that, you can say yes if you have the same story, and it's going to shift for you too. You may actually feel it in your body. Now, when people shift, there is a shift in energy. I tend to yawn and cough even through the Zoom platform. So be prepared for that. It's a little weird. I know. I don't know why my body does it. I just go with it at this point. So watch the video, check out more videos that I've done to get more shifts and have a good time.
I've been stuck for like 2 years trying to build my coaching business. I've known who my avatar is working with pregnant women, and I've gone through so many different trainings and just feeling like I'm not finding what aligns with me. And I'm kind of like, I keep working on things, starting, stopping. And I
Mhm.
think I'm afraid of building a business that I hate,
Ooh,
afraid of
okay.
being busy all the time
Okay.
to make the business work and be successful.
Okay. So you're not creating success because you are motivated more by fear than joy. So you're going to try and make sure you don't create the things you fear, so you're not going to let your business grow.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So sorry, just so I can relate to Andy. I'm like, who's Andy? Hoping she knows you well enough to call you Andy. So, okay. When when you're trying to make sure, again, different context, what I talked about earlier, if you're trying to make sure something doesn't happen, the best solution is for nothing to happen. So if you want to make sure you don't hate your business by growing it, then your business will stay exactly where it is.
Mhm.
Okay. So you have to, and here's the hard thing. You have to be willing to create that business you love and possibly go through hating it for a while. Okay. Right. There have been times where I've been building the business and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. And when I don't want to do it anymore, there's two possibilities that are going on for me personally. Number one, I need to change it up. Number two, I need to charge more.
Mm.
Okay. Sometimes just, you know what, screw it. I'm going to double the prices. Then I feel good again. Right.
Mm.
That's it. Other times it's like trust, you're giving too many hours. You got to pull back, right? As much as you want to pour into other people, you got to take care of you first.
Mhm.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that it's better to not change anything than to possibly create something you don't like or hate?
I think so.
Okay, I think so is not a yes. So the intention is I'm going to create the best business ever. But the allowance is if I have to go through a few iterations and I hate them on the way there, I'm going to do it. But if you're not willing to go through those possible, not definitely, but possible iterations of creating a business you hate, you're just going to stay small.
I have to do it.
Okay.
This
So
is what
are you willing to step out of the story that it's better to stay where you are than to possibly create a business you hate?
yes.
Ooh, yeah, big one for you. Okay. Keep to the vision of that amazing lifestyle where you're helping a lot of people, you're having fun, and throw in whatever elements you like. Like for me, I get to travel all the time. I get to hang out with cool people, right? And it's not just for the work. Like I'll travel for the work and then stay extra days to enjoy whatever city that I'm in. Like that's amazing. I've got a gig in London coming up, and I'm like, I haven't been to London since I was in my 20s. Oh my God, this is going to be amazing.
Mm.
Right? So, uh,
That's some big things to build, some birth
yeah,
centers and stuff.
yeah. So hold that vision of what it is, and you just keep asking yourself each day, what can I do today that's going to take me that much closer to that vision? What's the thing that's going to have the biggest impact, take me the furthest today, and keep doing that every day? Most people are just like, well, what do I got to do today? I got to deal with these people. I got to, make some social media posts, but it's just, this is the regular, 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 regular. Once you start asking that question, what's going to be that big impact today? Then you start to see your business go. Right. That's how people get stuck in those ruts because they're working. They're just not working for growth. They're working for working so that they feel busy. They feel like they're doing something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How are you feeling?
Hopeful.
Okay.
I
I don't want you to be hopeful.
I feel like I'm still stuck in so many places. I have all these complicated and tangled stories. I feel like
Okay.
I lean towards complexity on things, and I'm afraid of things not being simple and not being able to figure out the hard
Okay.
things.
Well, most times they're simple. Doesn't mean they're easy. And sometimes they're not simple. Okay. So if you're in this worry place, again, you're going to slow down your progress. If you say, it may not be simple and it may involve a bunch of work, but I'm going to get there. This is not hope. This is knowing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know where my business is going to go. I know how many people I'm going to impact. I don't know how quickly it's going to come. I don't know what shape the path is going to take, but I know where I'm going. There is no hope in that, right? And majority is like, that's faith. Yes, that is. Knowing and faith are basically the same thing, right? So that's where I want you. I want you to just be in this complete faith, this complete knowing that this is what's going to happen for me. This is the impact I'm going to have on my clients, right? So this is going to sound really weird, and I want you to get it in the context of I just give you. Are you willing to give up the hope and go into the faith?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Hope is more of a place where you're hoping to be saved. Right. Something will happen, as opposed to knowing is, oh, it's going to happen. Right. Hope is,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Hope is I'm going to make it happen. Right. Sorry. Knowing is I'm going to make it happen. Hope is something. Please, I hope something. I have hope that there's going to be some sort of divine intervention or whatever it is. So, yeah. And so I know there's a lot of people out there in movies and stuff. You just have to have hope. And I get what they're trying to say. For you, know it. Just know it. Okay. There's still something going on. What are you feeling right now?
A lot of self-doubt, to be honest, because I'm not somebody who makes things happen or who sits in the knowing or who sits in the possibilities and thinks I'm someone who makes it happen. I'm someone who shows up for myself. My
Okay.
personal life is so scattered. Like I feel like I need to build certain routines and structures and like time slots for things. And I'm so afraid that of my own disorganization,
Mhm.
trying to put all these puzzle pieces together. Like I call it time Tetris, is
Yep.
figuring out how to block off and reserve time for just fun versus I'll just sit around and play my games when I'm resisting what has to be done.
Okay. Got it. So you're looking at your history and deciding that you're going to create your future from what you've been doing in your past.
I'm trying to step out of that. It's old stories and I know it.
Old stories. So as long as you keep looking at this is the way I've done it, therefore you will keep creating it that way. Here's the cool thing about shifting beliefs. You can do something the same, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When you shift a belief, you can then do that same thing again and get a different result.
Mm.
It's really cool how it happens. It's like, I've done this a million times. Why is it suddenly working? Because your belief around it has shifted.
Yeah.
So this is why I want you to stop looking from, well, this is the way I've done it, and get to, well, I'm shifting the beliefs, therefore I'm going to get different results. I'm going to show up differently. The results will be different. People will react to me differently. Right. Uh, there was an article I just read the other day about just how powerful perception is in creating our reality, in which they had a whole bunch of people and they put scars on them, fake scars on them, right? And on their faces, right? So they said, we want you to go out and experience the whole day in the world with the scars on your face, right? And we want you to come back and tell us how people reacted to you when they saw you, when they interacted with you. And so then they got them all set. And then just before they went out, they said, oh, we want to do one final touch up on your makeup. Just give us a sec. And they did that. And then the people went out and they came back and they reported, well, people looked at me differently. Some people would like look at me and I could see that like that disgust, even though they were trying not to show it. They would interact with me like I was less than or harshly, and all this feedback came back. And then they're like, okay. And then they showed themselves in the mirror and there was no scar there. That last touch up was removing the scars.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so this is how you are building your life right now. And those scars are, this is how I've done it in the past. This is how I'm doing it now. You don't have to be having those scars on you anymore. You can just say, that's the scars I wore that affected my life. I'm done with them. Just peel them off. Okay. Now, is there work to do? Yes. Are there beliefs to shift? Yes. Right? You've got decades of crappy beliefs thrown into you that have to come out.
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing is, even like a session like this, many of the people here are going to start to see shifts in their lives. They're going to start to see better results, more money. Will it last? Probably not. Why? What did I talk about? Reality addiction. Okay. Start getting the results. Your body's going to go physical addiction or withdrawal and start pulling you back. So you need to keep hitting this over and over and over again. Okay. And I want you to get that if you see the results and you start to lose it, it's not a reason to go, oh, I suck. I didn't get it. It's a time where you acknowledge, oh, I'm in withdrawal. Let me get out of it without feeling bad, without judgment. Just like, oh, it's withdrawal. Let me get out of it. That's what's going to keep you moving forward. Okay. Are you willing to step out of the story that because you've been creating it a certain way, you're just going to keep creating it a certain way?
Yes. I'm creating something new and I'm becoming someone new.
Exactly. All right. And technically, you're not actually becoming someone new. You're becoming who you always were and you covered up. Okay.
Pulling away the layers.
We're pulling off all the scars.
Options.
Okay. How do you feel?
Free.
Yay. All right. Is it Andrea or Andrea?
Andrea, Andy.
Andrea. Okay. Let's give Andy some love then. Hey, did you like that? I hope so. I hope you got a great shift out of it. And just keep in mind, there are hundreds of videos on this channel. You can watch them, say yes when I ask you to step out of story and get more shifts. I have clients that do that every single day. Now, if you want to work with me in person, just go to the link down there for Ignite Your Success. And that's where these videos come from. I do a free workshop every month, the second Monday of the month. And the cost for admission, it's not money. It's you're going to end up here on the YouTube channel. If you're okay with that, happy to work with you. If you want more privacy, we'll then look into some of my programs. We're going to have some more information on them below. Anyway, thank you. We're off. Enjoy your life. Don't be afraid to be the happiest person in the room. Got it? Okay. Bye.